Dalam BuzzPOP hari ini, kita bakal membincangkan James Bond CinemaCon footage. Ketika presentation MGM kepada pemilik pawagam di CinemaCon Las Vegas minggu lepas, mereka telah mempamerkan babak aksi eksklusif daripada filem terbaru James Bond, No Time to Die. Bond is on the ground, hurt. He wakes up and pulls his phone out of his jacket pocket. He starts running down the street and towards a bridge, chasing after a teenage boy. A car comes from behind up and tries to run him over, but Bond dodges it by taking cover behind a small rock before jumping off the bridge when a motorcycle arrives. When he lands below the bridge, he starts running through the city. He tackles the motorcyclist and fights him one-on-one, killing him. But before he dies, the motorcyclist reveals Madeline is the daughter of Spectre. Bond takes his bike and drives it through the city, culminating in his bike jump from the trailer. He leaves the bike and goes up to a hotel room. The bell attendant says something about Bond's wife. Bond sees Madeline and says, "You're right, letting go is hard." She responds, "James, what happened?" Bond says angrily, "How did they know I was here? Spectre, how did they know?" A phone rings, but Bond doesn't answer. He and Madeline leaves, getting in their Aston Martin. "I have something I need to tell you," she says. Bond responds, "I bet there is." Bond drives through the city again, trying to escape. Madeline gets a phone call. "Pick it up," says Bond. Bond then answers the phone. The voice on the other end says, "Your father will be so proud of you. Your sacrifice is..." Shocked, Madeline tries to reassure Bond. "James, why would I betray you?" He says, we all have our secrets. We just didn't get to yours yet." Bond releases mini spike bombs from the back of the TBS and takes out the car. "James, listen to me. I would rather die than..." They get hit by a car and the camera focuses on ringing church bells. They're surrounded in an open square. While they're getting shot, Bond doesn't do anything. He just sits there. Madeline yells, "James, do something. Say something, James." The enemy is using a big gun to try to get in the car, while Bond still does nothing. It seems he's processing Madeline's possible betrayal. He finally says, "Okay," and does a donut with the DBS, shooting all the enemies. They escape. Alright guys, so gila babi banyak klip tu daripada CinemaCon last week yang sampai sekarang, it's been a week, we still haven't found it online. So harap-harapnya by Christmas we should be getting some of these exclusive clips. So apakah reaksi korang? Silakan, kita mulakan dengan Feris, silakan.
I am very excited for this because James Bond is one of my favorite franchise, one of the most successful. Cerita macam taik macam mana pun, it still makes money, so it's good, you know. So I'm really excited because one thing for sure, I like it very much. Second, they better get it right lah, sebab filem ni dah lama siap. I think it's supposed to release April 2020. That means
Yes.
bila supposed to release April 2020, that means filem dah siap edit. So they have more than a year. Kalau diorang tengok dekat editing room, oh ada tak puas hati, aku boleh ubah sikit lah, you know. So you have so much time to change it. So I hope the filmmakers really puas hati and got it right. And I'm really excited lah sebab the description, aku rasa Madeline is Ana de Armas if I'm not mistaken.
Isn't it girlfriend dia yang lama tu? Apa nama pelakon French tu?
Yang dia dalam Inglourious Bastard juga, apa? Signia. No.
Oh no, Madeline is played by Léa Seydoux. Madeline Swan.
Yeah, Léa Seydoux. Yeah, she was in Inglourious Bastard. Yeah, okay, sorry. So,
Yeah. So it turns out that she's connected to Spectre. Macam aku rasa macam this retconning of semua orang selama timeline Bond baru ni berkaitan dengan Spectre. I feel like macam kau nak buat Avengers Endgame out of Bond, man. That's personally pada aku, you know.
That's one. Number two, they are going all out with Daniel Craig lah, apa ni punya James Bond, because I think because sekarang James Bond punya property dia berpindah, sekejap Sony, sekejap MGM, and they don't know where dia orang akan eventually bertapak lah. So maybe they don't know the future of Bond, so they just go all out lah. Because sebab they are bringing back Christopher Waltz juga lah as Spectre.
Yes, betul.
They're bringing back the old characters. Yeah, it does feel like a retcon, and it does feel like a fan service a bit. That's good.
And what do you think of like director Cary Joji Fukunaga? I mean, this is a TV director jumping into film for the first time. He's only done a Netflix series. He did True Detective for HBO. So can he make the jump?
I think he can, because before this, Bond has always gambled with TV directors and unknown directors. TV directors, even film directors yang film resume dia tak kuat seperti Martin Campbell yang kita borak hari tu.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm confident because any director can bring something good to it lah. Except, Quantum of Solace lah, I think that was by Lee Tamahori. Sam Mendes did a good job with Skyfall. I really love Skyfall.
Definitely,
really Skyfall was really how should I say, they brought back the history of Bond and make it old school spy back to the Dr. No and the Roger Moore era. So yeah, his full name pun mouthful. What's the full name again?
Cary Joji Fukunaga. You can just call him Cary Fukunaga.
Fukunaga.
Yeah.
No, because there's another actor named Cary Takigawa tau, yang berlakon dalam all those Japanese, dalam Pearl Harbor pun ada, mesti muka Yamato Sepik macam tu. So I was so confused in it. Yeah, but I'm confident lah, because so far I'm very happy and I like it, the James Bond very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wan, apakah pendapat kau tentang footage description daripada CinemaCon minggu lepas? Silakan. Are you looking forward to Bond? I mean, it's been 1.5 years of trailers saja. Trailers. Silakan.
Trailer je. Macam Shang-Chi tapi lain sikit. Bagi pendapat aku lah, aku suka James Bond masa kecil-kecil dulu. Aku start dengan Pierce Brosnan now. Because in 1995, I think dia buat first film, Golden Eye. That is my first exposure to what we call that cerita James Bond yang betul-betul aku tengok masa kecil-kecil. Itu bukan kat wayang, masa dulu kat TV. Dan lepas tu slowly aku tengok, bapak aku beritahu ada cerita James Bond lain macam cerita Dr. No ke apa ke. Only recently, I think masa aku sekolah menengah, baru aku tahu yang Sean Connery actually the first James Bond yang berlakon. Tapi bagi pendapat aku lah, bila Daniel Craig menjadi James Bond, aku tengok semua apa yang dia cerita ni, semua ni aksi tau. Tapi aku jatuh cinta dengan James Bond sebab gadget dia dengan cara dia punya spy. Tapi sekarang ni dia jadi macam Bond supremacy yang on the run. Aku macam dah hilang dia punya spyness tau.
This reboot is more about action lah. Because kau tengok pelakon ni pun, apa nama pelakon ni aku tak ingat lah.
Daniel Craig ni
is a very active guy. And he's very, physicality dia lebih. Kalau kau compare dengan Pierce Brosnan, Timothy Dalton, those guys are more like, kami gentlemen. Tapi Mamat ni is like, apa aku nak pakai
Mamat ni
orang. Yeah, man. So, I mean, I love Casino Royale, man. Casino Royale was like a reboot to the franchise. The injection it needed to be different. But itulah, this era is coming to an end. Macam Caleb Paul cakap, next year Bond is 60 years old. This franchise has been around since 1963, Dr. No, So itulah.
So bagi pendapat aku lah, because I love all what the gadget yang James Bond ada dulu. So bila kat sini macam gadget dia macam the same thing that we see in MI7, the same thing yang kita tengok superhero pun dah boleh pakai. So aku rasa Bond tu punya uniqueness dah tak ada tau. Tapi I will still watch it just because of the action and I still want to know more because the element of spy still ada dalam tu walaupun dah kantor siapa dia kan. But I would really love kalau dia buat James Bond, kalau dia nak reboot balik lah misalnya kan, try to take the what we call apa yang buat dia unik. Macam spy, orang tak kenal siapa dia, how dia charm woman. I mean bagus dia macam universe yang lain lah. Tapi menurut aku, I love the Bond yang macam dulu, macam Pierce Brosnan punya style kan. Dan acting Roger Moore. Dan kali ni aku nak ucap tahniah kat Daniel Craig lah. Dia dah capai status macam Roger Moore. Kalau tak dulu Roger Moore yang pegang status Bond yang straight filem dia yang sampai nombor 5 kali Roger Moore pegang. Daniel Craig dah sampai macam tu. So maksudnya Daniel Craig dengan Roger Moore menjadi Bond yang consecutively for 5 filem straight.
Nice.
Kalau dia ambil ni. Sean Connery 4 je. Yang lepas tu dia tukar dengan Roger Moore.
Betul. Tapi itulah, I mean, the franchise has been along for a while. Macam just like how Doctor Who started back in the 60s, another British punya franchise. So it's dia memang selalu kena reboot, re-update, remake for its time ah. I mean, sekarang kalau kau fikirkan even budak-budak Samsung daripada Bario yang drive kereta je boleh jadi Bond. Even Mission Impossible dah boleh jadi Bond. Even Jason Bourne dah boleh jadi Bond. So in a world of semua orang boleh jadi Bond, I guess that's why we have the Daniel Craig era, the one where aku pun boleh menumbuk, aku tak payah pakai suit and tie. Feris, apa pendapat kau tentang how Bond evolve according to this current time, where you have Fast and Furious, you have Jason Bourne, you have Mission Impossible, all doing the same shit Silakan.
To me, the image of Bond is image macam Sean Connery, Timothy Dalton, George Lazenby dengan Roger Moore lah. Diorang jenis tuxedo and dengan tie. And when the Casino Royale 2000 something yang Daniel Craig berlakon, the first time we tengok him, dia tak ada suit. Terus dia gaduh dekat Caribbean Island dengan Mama Paco tu kan. That's all. I'm like, what kind of Bond is this? But in the end, dia cakap, bagi aku kelainan lah sikit, this is very good. Dia dah macam this is what you want to do. Muka pun lain. I mean, Daniel Craig tak adalah. Muka
penyangak bukan muka gentleman
Muka Spartacus. Muka Spartacus.
Bah kata Melayu, tak adalah muka jambu macam mana pun,
Betul.
But I really like it lah, the direction sebab gaduh-gaduh semua ni, because you never knew it was coming. That's the best part. It was surprise. And then, tengok Daniel Craig is also a good actor. Marty Campbell did a very good job with Casino Royale. So, go with whatever you want. Surprise me with whatever you want, as long as it's good. And it turned out to be very good.
Okay. Once sekiranya this becomes Daniel Craig's last Bond film, and then diorang tukar dengan say Idris Elba ke Lashana Lynch ke, maksudnya they are trying something different, contohnya somebody black, somebody female maybe. Do you think that will fuck up the Bond franchise? I think I'm still okay with Idris Elba. I think Idris Elba will be cool. Tapi Lashana Lynch, aku macam no. One?
Okay, bagi pendapat aku lah, franchise Bond ni aku bukan fan sangat. Aku je suka tengok apa Remy cerita kan. Suka Charmy punya Bond. Tu satu aku nak clear dapat. Yang satu lagi aku memang pegang kepada story dulu. Bagus. And then the element of the trademark of the story juga. Trademark of the franchise dengan story tu kena bagus. Lepas tu tak kisahlah aku nak buat apa-apa juga. Dalam tu asalkan story tu bagus. So bagi pendapat aku, Bond macam apa yang Feris cakap dulu kan. I mean, it's a character that is already a white Caucasian. Sifat dia macam ni, sifat dia macam ni. Dan lepas tu kau nak tukar dia jadi race lain, itu pun sebenarnya dah macam red flag dah, macam kenapa? Apa relevannya kau tukar race? Dan lepas tu kau nak tukar jantina pula lagi apa relevannya kau nak tukar kan? Macam lah tak ada iteration yang lain. Tapi for Bond, kalau aku nak bagi contoh lah, I think Malaysia and Singapore zaman 60-an dulu pun ada ejen-ejen diorang nak copy Bond tau. Macam ejen yang siapa tu yang perempuan tu, yang Saadah jadi tu. Tapi nombor dia nombor lain. Bukan 007 atau 001 tak silap aku. Dia Jin Samsudin pun nama dia Jeffrey Dean tapi nombor dia pun lain juga. So I have a feeling that Bond is 007. Dia memang kena macam ni. If you want to introduce another agent, maybe kau buat cerita lain. Jangan guna franchise Bond. Because it feel awkward. Tapi Idris Elba mungkin okay because of he's still a male. And then juga dia what we call sama karakteristik. He's a male and Bond. Kalau kau nak buat Lashana Lynch macam it's too drastic first. Satu. And then second, aku rasa mungkin peminat Bond tak boleh terima kot. Sebab nanti dia nak, okay, like say Bond, dia mesti akan romance dengan orang juga kan. Dengan mana-mana dia punya spy girl ke apa ke. Laksana ni nak romance dengan siapa?
Apa lagi bro, sekarang agenda LGBTQ.
Itulah aku nak cakap. Aku macam itulah dia. I mean, boleh asal storytelling tapi rasa lain tau. Bond punya tu dah lain. Bond is a guy character yang charming. Even aku pun suka satu scene dalam Sean Connery Bila aku Google first time tengok Sean Connery punya action dekat atas katil nak ambil benda, nanti kejap Lepas tu tahu aku ni spy tau. Ya, aku tahu aku spy. Aku macam what the fuck. So Sean Connery ada lah dia punya elemen-elemen macam tu. So adakah Laksana Lynch dapat capture macam tu juga? I don't think so. Idris Elba maybe can. Mungkin lagi cara yang lagi bagus. So I okay with Idris Elba and see how it go. But Laksana Lynch is too fast. I don't think fan Bond boleh terima lah. Itu part aku lah. Tak tahu lah kalau macam Feris okay ke tak for Laksana Lynch. Tu dapat aku macam susah lah. Idris Elba is okay but don't Laksana Lynch please.
Alright. So kita anything else Feris before I read some comments?
Aku tak okay kalau James Bond is played by Idris Elba. I will protest.
Bagus, fan yang bagus. Aku suka.
Dia memang tough fight Ada orang cakap Henry Golding lah, ada orang cakap Idris Elba lah. So it's gonna be interesting to see where the franchise goes after this.
To me, if you have to honor what Ian Fleming has wrote lah. You know, apa Ian Fleming dah tulis. Kalau Ian Fleming dah tulis, dia putih lah jadi dia. You know, kalau Ian Fleming tulis dia hitam lah jadinya. Dalam mitologi James Bond ada 006 dengan 008. 006 is 006 is the kawan. 008 is an agent who betrayed him. Tapi dia orang tak bagi semua.
And 006 used to be Sean Bean So aku macam yes.
Sean Bean.
Sean Bean jadi jahat. That was epic man. Dia mati pun dia jadi jahat. That was pretty cool. Okay, so
soalan. So maksudnya Feris 001 is Malaysia punya agent lah. Bos yang Saadah berlakon tu betul lah. Canon bagus.
Okay, so kita ada beberapa komen yang penonton di rumah. Munif Malik mengatakan, when James Bond abandoned the gadgets and over-the-top villains, it got blended in together with the landscape of gritty, slugfest, super agent genre. Macam Mission Impossible, macam Fast and Furious, macam Triple X. So it is kelainan for James Bond, which was fresh lah, but from an industry standpoint, dia jadi a brick in the wall. Yes, dia jadi just one of many. Because apa yang Tom Cruise buat, James Bond buat juga. Apa yang Dom boleh buat, James Bond boleh buat juga. So dia jadi tak special. Seterusnya 15 mengatakan, James Bond, spy yang guna nama samarannya sama setiap mission. Tapi masih musuh tak dapat detect. Mission Impossible lagi logik. Bond ni banyak merosakkan anak dara orang. Yes. And the thing is, Bond dari dulu dia punya nama perempuan dia semua macam pelik-pelik, macam Pussy Galore. You know, it's like
in my defense dia tak rosak kan tau. Perempuan tu datang kat dia tu, dia buat macam ni, macam aku tengah buat kerja, apa kau buat ni? In my defense aku tak boleh, dia tak rosak. Dia duduk situ, nak apa? Nak minum lah.
Sebahagian daripada day job of perisikan aku. Anyway, Muhammad Azim mengatakan James Bond better be white man, jangan bagi pada black or woman. Bond dikenali daripada 60-an adalah white man, kalau tukar akan rosakkan legacy. Well, another franchise yang sama tua macam Bond daripada UK, iaitu Doctor Who, recently had a female doctor for the first time. And for the past 1.5 seasons dia tidak menerima, I don't know, I mean like fans Gen Z dengan Gen Y macam oh my god, diversity, representation. Tapi yang Gen X semua macam what the fuck. So it hasn't gone well. We have seen dia punya it hasn't gone well, the evolution. So kita tengok macam mana.
Ni kalau aku nak tambah lah, I think macam apa Feris cakap lah, because you, what we call that, you have the trademark of the franchise. Dia kena macam tu. And then lepas tu, walaupun cerita tu bagus, macam aku suka cerita He-Man, Tila yang baru ni kan. Lepas tu dengan yang Bond ni aku pun tak berapa sebab aku not hardcore fan. So bila benda yang trademark tu dah hilang, and then lepas tu in my opinion kan, Ian Fleming hidup lagi ke Feris? Dah meninggal kan? Dah tak ada kan? So kalau dia pun tak bagi nod, family dia pun tak bagi nod to that, so bagi aku is not good jugalah. Dia akan jadi isu yang amat menyusahkan. Nanti elok-elok cerita dah bagus, serius. Lepas tu Kevin Smith datang menangis-nangis lagi, aku tak tahu lah cakap apa. Masuk Bond juga. Jangan.
Dia tambah lagi, just want to put it out there lah pada semua. It's not racism lah. It's not, bukan kita tak suka orang berkulit hitam jadi James Bond. It's about honouring the legacy. kalau betul-betul kau nak adapt to the modern wokeness of people, baik, like kita cakap last week, baik Superman jadi orang Korea kan, sini cakap. Sebab kalau kau nak ikut komik, dalam komik Superman bukan fit, Superman pun ada scoring jaw, kan,
Oh, by the way, as an update China sekarang ada the DC Trinity. Kau ada Batman daripada China, kau ada Superman daripada China, dan kau ada Wonder Woman daripada China. It's officially published by DC Comics.
And then also, tak seperti Korea, baik kau buat Superman dari Sarawak ke apa, Sarawak pun ada orang mata tepek, ada orang muka dagu tajam, But it was written by for a boy in Kansas. Let's flip a bit lah, katakan Kluang Man, kita punya Kluang Man kan. Katakan Kluang Man is so successful sampai pergi Marvel lah, DC ke mana-mana dekat US. Diorang nak buat filem, lepas tu diorang hire orang dari Mexico. Orang Mexico pun kulit sama dengan kita, satu. Nombor dua, maybe they can hire orang dari Philippines sebenarnya. Philippines ke Mongolia kan, kulit pun sama dengan kita juga. But you can't because it's written for a Malaysian person. A Malaysian actor, a Malay descent. So itulah, you kena honor apa yang telah ditulis. That's all to me. Kata aku campaign Candy Golding jadi Batman, dagu dia tajam, tak nampak.
That would be the day lah, Henry Golding jadi Batman. What?
Kalau aku nak tambah lagi yang pasal DC ada China punya Trinity kan, bagi pendapat aku sebab DC komik dah terbiasa dengan multiverse, and then lepas tu dia tak kacau sacred timeline tau. Dia tak kacau sacred timeline, so lepas tu orang boleh terima tau. Oh ni kalau macam what if, tu what if kau tak asal kata Batman
multiple Earths kan, so kau ada Batman besi kulit hitam ada 2, daripada China ada 1, so yeah, it makes sense.
James Bond bagi pendapat aku lah, bagi aku rasa walaupun dia ada macam-macam version, tapi I think they don't kind of like say that this is the universe yang James Bond lain. Dia tak establish benda tu tau, macam Ghostbusters ada establish.
Agency, bro. It's the same agency with different agents taking on 007. Sebab tu kau ada Roger Moore, kau ada Sean Connery from the 60s all the way until now. It's the same designation.
So kalau dia nak ambil black people, aku tak faham lah kenapa British nak ambil black people. Macam-macam dia honor the character lah. Ian Fleming pun dah tak ada kan. Kalau Ian Fleming dalam waris dia cakap kau buatlah apa-apa activity pun aku tak kisah, barulah kita boleh buat. Kalau tidak macam nanti John Fleming duk ketuk-ketuk je kerana dia pam. Tak baik, jangan bro. Itulah.
Okay. So yes, Muhammad Azim nak tanya, Bond ni British kan? Yes, traditionally Bond has always been British. He is a British naval officer yang eventually work for MI6, iaitu Badan Perisikan di UK. Seterusnya, untuk menjawab apa yang Wan cakap tadi, cerita spy Melayu lama adalah Gerak Kilat, Nora Zain, Mat Spy dan juga Mat Bond. Yes. Muhammad Azim menambah, dalam Gerak Kilat lakonan Jeffrey Zain, pelakon dia adalah Jin Samsudin. So sana ada James Bond, sini ada Jeffrey Zain dan juga Nora Zain, which had like pretty great effects those zaman dulu. I love watching those films.
Fanny Wang. Oh sorry, Google sendiri Fanny Wang.
By the way, about start, kita baru berita pertama, kita ada 2 lagi berita. Okay lah, so dengan itu kita bakal ke
wait. Satu aku nak tambah ya. Kalau korang nak tahu, I think dalam kopi panas punya news ya dulu, dia orang ada buat kajian yang Ian Fleming ni sebenarnya adalah orang yang duduk kat dia katalah 007 ni sebenarnya ejen yang retire pernah duduk kat Malaysia dulu tau, masa zaman British kat Cameron Highland. Cuba correct on that. Aku ingat bila kita beritahu dengan one of our friend kat remote year masa yang duduk UK kan, dia macam tak percaya pasal kanon, he will not live in Malaysia. Nanti korang correct sendirilah. Aku amat terkejut. Sebenarnya Bond duduk Malaysia dulu Bangga.
Dia pun was a hard man. Maksudnya he was in the army, he was in the navy. So he's writing it based on his experience lah.
Sekiranya anda enjoy menonton video ini, jangan lupa untuk like, share dan subscribe kepada BuzzPop TV untuk lebih banyak video-video yang berkaitan dengan pop culture daripada komik, TV, filem, mainan dan juga banyak lagi. Majulah fandom untuk negara.